Blog Talk Radio.
I just track the now, so I kind of go with what's in front of me, you know, that kind of thing. Welcome to Legal Name Fraud Exposure, Legal Name Fraud Radio, outside the box. Far beyond the Kiro Ave, the grave. We are the Kiro Ave, the Christ consciousness. Ave, to go to the truth. And it's really quite a simple thing. There seems to also be still a lot of confusion with regards as to who you are and who you think you are. It's the third eye. I'm going to explain the mysticism of the third eye tonight. Apparently, it's still not being seen. I'm going to share with you the attachment of the allegory of the share the heart of the dragon, as it is within you, creation itself. You know how they've, again, when you see something that is made out to be so evil, you know, London, the dragons, and you know, dragons and all the rest of it. When you peel off the layers, one of the things that I found throughout all of my research was if I wanted to find the most truth, all I had to go to was the most evil. You know, Vatican, London, D.C., all of these hideous dens of inequity, filthy demon worshipping centrals. Of course, where else? You know, where else would you find it? And there's all sorts of different points across the planet. You can pick them out everywhere. Switzerland, Swiss Guard for the Vatican, et cetera. You know, look at all the neutrals, and you'll see where the birds don't shit in their own nest. You know, that kind of thing. All Berchtesgaden and the like. And yeah, then you'll have all of humanity off on one branch of Lucifer's tree, then scrambling down another, thinking that somehow everything is separate from everything, that somehow, you know, fracking here is somehow different than a murder of a child somewhere else. They're all the same. They're all in the same filthy tree. And the root of all evil is the conscious agreement to be something you're not, feeding life into a dead thing, which ends up becoming the belief of you, and you will die for that belief, being life into Lucifer. Lifetime after lifetime, incarnation after incarnation, until eventually, bye. And this is your bye-bye moment. Okay, so let's keep it real simple. That's all I'm trying to do. And just a heads up, I did go into have a little chat last night. This is a heads up for anyone that's controlling buttons on a board or whatever. I have no time for those that cannot simply say okay, especially with the track record of a few individuals that I know that just need to talk to hear themselves mimic and parrot something else. There's a lot of work that some individuals still need to do in terms of listening back to get to the now moment here, where I am not going to sit and try and debate your fucking lunacy with you. Okay, I make it real quick. Here's the choice. You want the monkey chatter? Fine. I'll see you. I got better things to do with my time. I have a planet to consider. So, there are... You make your own call. Me, I don't fucking care about off-ending demon talk. I kick it in the fucking teeth. I don't care who it is, what face it is. I don't care what name, what body. Don't give a royal fuck about it. Deceivers are everywhere, remember? So, I just make it simple. I play. Not with bullshit. No time for it. You know, let's get it done is kind of the attitude here. At least that's what I thought it was. So you can spend all the time you want being an idiot. But don't do it on my fucking time. And if someone is doing it on my fucking time where I don't have the button to go, see ya, well then I'll push my own see ya button. I'm my own radio host here, you see. I have end call option. It's on the board and, of course, on my own Skype. Lots of options. So you can monkey chatter all you want. I just don't have time for it. Apparently others do, I don't. I just simply nip it in the fucking bud. Bud. Okay? 100th monkey effect. That was probably the 100th time I told that individual. Still can't say okay. So there's a 100th monkey effect taken care of. Moon key, indeed. Okay, so let's get to the third eye stuff and some of the interesting things. Severe level 4 magnetic storm, March 17th, of course, being the New Year's Stock Exchange, New Year's Eve, right? March 18th being New Year's Day, the beginning of the year. You know, cosmically speaking. Just works out that way. Kind of neat, eh? You have to get cosmic with it. You have to get all solar calendar and take out Julius and Augustus Caesar to find these little reference points that we've uncovered over the last, typically in the last year anyway. A lot of these riddles, the Sphinx and all this other bullshit, Vonnegutt's manuscript and all the rest of it, all these riddles are solved. They're all little branches in Lucifer's tree of wonder. You know, the Emporium. What was it, Mr. Megorium? Fucked up Emporium? Yeah, it is. Very much so. You know, people can talk about things. Here, I'll give you an example of dancing in the trees because your mind is there. And it's a really, really, really simple thing. One sec, where was this? Yeah, I posted a cartoon. Thanks, Kiki. Great cartoon. That's exactly what it boils down to. Let's get your tree sorted out. If you can draw a little tree get your crayons out, kids. Draw a tree, and at the root, write legal name fraud, and the tree goes up from there into the false light. Every one of those branches that goes out fractally is everything you can think of in the literal world. Because apparently people think that, you know, doing this causes this and doing that causes that. Well, legal name fraud causes the whole tree to exist. The tree of duality, split in two. Okay? So think of anything, typical, here's a few branches of the tree, just to show you. The legal free man will be out on one main limb fighting legal this, and then, of course, there's the infinite branches of that, fighting parking tickets, mortgages, credit cards, and all. So that's a branch of, that branches out that is still attached to the same legal name fraud root of all evil. Money is in the tree, right? Because money cannot be in existence without the creation of legal name. Pure and simple. Money is an effect, not a cause. Now, money in the illusion creates cause, so you can, buy slaves and stuff. Right? It's where individuals are complacent to trade off their life at an hourly chip off the old block rate. And there's another branch of separation. There's countless branches of the same illusion. But, how is it that one individual's life is, say, $300-400 an hour like a typical thief lawyer versus, some young person that's just out into the workforce, working the coffee shop, $6, $7, $8, $9 an hour, depends on what the slave masters want to pay per hour to make you feel better. Oh, look, I'm making $9 an hour, that kind of stuff. That is simply selling off life source at different rates, where one life is deemed more valuable than another, and that's the biggest illusion of them all. That's the separation of humanity. That's the loss of compassion of humanity. And while you're up dancing around in all the branches, got to take care of this, got to get kids here, got to pay this, got to do... All of these are branches in the same bullshit fractal. None of it would exist without legal name. None of it. Your churches, your banks, your fucking governments, your pedophilic royalty, your pedophilic religio-cosis priests, imams, rabbis, and fucking whatever spin-outs you want to go from there. Like, there's another branch, religion. Look at how many branches are on that. You got fucking T-tops, towel tops, turban, Torabin, be in the Taurus field. They missed the whole point of the turban. Okay. These little fucking skull caps and all the rest of this nonsense, little fucking square cubes on their head and all their little robes and their fancy little bullshit dressings that separate them from humanity. That's another branch, main limb branch. I mean, you can look at all of these different branches of government, and they're all fractals of the same thing, and all evils are created through the one thing, legal name fraud, that humanity willfully goes along with or willfully says, fuck you, man, the demon's here. An interesting comment that came up last night, and it was a beautiful example of the complete absolute mirror, and I do hope you can see this mirror in its fullness. Someone had went up to the CEO of the place whether they worked there or not, but went up to the CEO and said to them, let them know about legal name fraud. And of course the retort was, well, what's that got to do with me? That's a correct answer. Unfortunately, it's from the dualized perspective of selfish, self-centered Luciferian, what's that got to do with me? Versus someone who knows who they are and says, legal name, what the fuck's that got to do with me? You see a difference? One worships it, one slays it. Complete opposite contrast in the same sentence. Legal name, what's that got to do with me? And of course, there's your Luciferians that use a legal name fraud, what's that got to do with me? Everything. And nothing at the same time. Because while you're trapped in the matrix, it has everything to do with you and its enslavement of your soul. And once you've set your soul free, it has nothing to do with you. Everything and nothing at the same time. The legal name concept is a singularity trap that will divide you so far away from you to the point of death, where you have a meager existence as a physical flesh Luciferian mask you lie in. Tea. Well, is that truth or crucified? Depends on the tea you drink. Do you drink the tea of truth or the tea of poison? Crucified, lowercase. Truth. Pure truth, uppercase. That's the upper spirit of creation, or the lower spirit of creation. I have covered these things ad nauseum. Ad nauseum. So here's an example of the cartoon goes something like this. It's a picture of a boat sinking, and you got two in the back, in the stern. I'll show you how the fractal works as well, because everything plays out perfectly. Here you have two individuals in the stern, in the divine feminine, the escape point, bailing out the water of the boat they're in, their own boat. And there at the top of the boat, you have a couple of legal name or meat sticks, parasites, the ones that feed on those, that are trying to, bail the boat out. Here's the comment. Sure glad the hole isn't at our end. But here's the problem. Those two monkeys sitting on the bow, you remember how the Poseidon adventure, the bow? That's where you drown. Because you're bowing to yourself, not to creation. You have to bow to stern, then stern to bow. Be stern to bow, and you make all others bow. Demons. I'm not interested in any of the fellow servants. Don't bow to me. Are you kidding? Let's give each other a little head nod. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Good job. That's it. High five. There's no bowing here. It's just shit-eating grins, and we'll leave the shit-eating to the dogs. We'll just grin about it. Yeah, sure glad the hole isn't at our end, and they're the ones that have fucking punched the hole in the boat. I just kicked the motherfuckers off. That's it. Go something like this. It's a really easy concept. Got any parasites like this in your reality? Kick them out of the boat. I mean, I go back throughout my entire life, and I go back to things like, truck. Boy, you want to find out how many friends you have, get a truck. You'll have lots more than you ever dreamed of, especially the ones that want to move and, take shit to the garbage dump and, yeah, that's the same boat. They're the ones in the hole in it. Right, goes like this. Got any parasites like this in your reality? Kick them out of the boat. They're the ones that caused the hole in the first place and expect us to bail them out. They're known by legal names and titles and shit, They consume everything around you, feeding off your creational action choices to feed their demons, and will be quick to react when you call them on their bullshit, as they try to make everything your fault. I just toss them overboard. And when they feed on my abundance, like this is the whole idea. This goes right through music, all of it, right? Everything in my life is connected to this. Everything. And when they feed on my abundance, they're consuming pure truth poison. So belly up, demons. Eat your hearts out, because that's all you're good at. Just not eating this heart anymore. That's all. Every morsel is a stone around your demonic necks. True story. Talk about weighing ankh whore. Eh? Well, that's fine. Do your thing. And then one of the comments was, this is how I feel about people that sell out to fracking. Well, what about people that sell out to the legal name? That's all of humanity. You see, fracking is one little branch. And it really is simple. It's because they sell out to the legal name fraud. Fracking equals one fractal, one branch. Legal name fraud equals root, or the root it travels and grows from, evil's source spot. That's evil's source spot. You want to play? Yeah, and I wrote, P.S., don't miss the phonics clue. French for nail, C-L-O-U-S. All right, evil's source spot. Evil's source spot. It's the same sound. It's the source spot and the sore spot of Lucifer's reality. Poke the sore spot on any demon and it squirms and wiggles, it inks and squiggles. True story. Now, we came back with fractal division also probably describes the spread of disease and corruption. Still hanging around in the tree of disease and corruption, somehow that they're separate from the legal name fraud. They're not. Right? Legal name fraud use equals fractal division also properly describes the spread of disease and corruption. It encompasses it. This is the one ring that rules all the tree. Why can't people just get this? And it comes back with, so we agree once again. No, we don't. No, we don't. What we agree on is what you think I agree with you on based on your perspective, not mine. I know that we're not in agreement because you're still in a fractal demonstration of your reality, still speaking of specifically this or specifically that instead of all things as one. So no, we don't agree. Partially, but I'm not into partials here. Just not my thing. All and nothing, all or nothing at the same time. So I wrote, no point in swinging from the branches of Lucifer's tree like the other moon keys. Chop it down. I just go right to source versus talking about how ugly all its branches are. You want to talk about how ugly the tree is. Well, look at that branch over there. It's really ugly. And yeah, well, look at that one over there. That's really, the whole fucking tree is ugly. Get that through your head, please. Stop staring at little pieces of it. It's all bad fruit. Strange fruit. And for those that don't know what strange fruit is, let me tell you what it is. It's what they used to call the, quote, excuse me, runaway slaves. And the individuals, the KKK, like to murder in their little hoods. Yeah, hanging black people from trees. Call them strange fruit. That's the tree I speak of. And all of humanity is strange fruit hanging upon it while they dance around the branches trying to solve this little remedial class. Remedial is for retards, remember? So you're looking for remedy, then you're looking for the retard class. And they'll give you remedial. Yeah, that's what you want. Remedy, remedial. And truly, that is all I can agree with. Everything else is everything else. I don't give a fuck about have you seen my research on torch communities and holistic culture. What the fuck does that got to do with the price of oranges? All orange. Kangaroo-like. Torch communities, branch. Holistic culture, branch. Serving what? The fucking meat stick you're walking around in. You still haven't figured out that the body's 666 yet, have you? You figured out that the legal name is 666, the mark of the beast? The body is the mark of the beast. You know, the third eye you've been looking for is you. You got two dead things. I talked about this a few weeks back. You got two dead things you're dealing with. One, the dead fictional fucking illusion of who you think you are on a piece of paper. Yeah, cartoon character, paper doll. Ink here, ink there. Come on, you little squid. Ink, ink, ink. Okay, so that's the really, 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 really in the most literal sense dead thing. But it's no more alive than the body you're walking around in. All you have to do is check out of the body. You'll see what I'm talking about. If you want to get an understanding of what Lucifer does to life, go to a funeral home and have a look at a big chunk of carbon lying in another chunk of carbon wooden tree box. You will get buried in the very fucking wood of the tree you've been climbing around in, Lucifers. So lose the fur, Lucifer. Okay? The body and the name, in the legal name, they are both dead without you, the third eye. So much for the mysticism, eh? It's really obvious. You were staring at yourself the whole time. I guess you didn't notice. That's why the legal name fraud is the first step to showing who you are, what the mark of the beast truly is. And you'll have these Christian types and all the rest of it running around saying it's this and it's that, and the mark of the beast is coming. Baby, you've been walking around in it your whole life. And you've been digging it even deeper by thinking that you were something else. That was the trap, to get you confused, to make you think you were something or someone else based on in our image, after our likeness, mom and dad. In the spiritual sense, your mom and dad are actually your children. Yeah. Have a look at Timothy Hutton and his dad. Tell me who's a chip off the old block or not. Yeah. Have a look. You are the source of creation. It's all backwards here. No, James, I haven't seen your research on Torx communities. I'm sure it's wonderful, nice fractal branch somewhere. Really missing the point of getting the word out to save humanity, though, in the spiritual sense. You want to keep the Lucifers alive, then worship that. That's still a branch. And I'm probably going to put dimes to donuts on this, that you're still sucking on the whore's cock. All legal namey like. Registers here and registers there. Yeah? Okay, well, if not, good for you. And if so, not so good for you. Okay? It's just how it works. It's not an opinion. It's not a personal understanding of you. It's simply what it is, as I looked at it in myself first. The cold hard truth. You know, the shit that really stings. Feels like hailstones, all Revelation style. Yeah, that. Me, I'm just a fucking storm. A hailstorm. Duality storm. It's a Mayan thing with me. That's my yan. That's my source creation. Duality storm. I'll rock your boat. I'll sink the motherfucker. They're made of paper. Papyrus. Paper illusions. Paper illusions for meat stick delusions. And where the fuck are you? Did you lose yourself in the middle there somewhere? Really? Think about it. Oh, Dee, I love that one. How babies are born in Canada. A couple of babies in the maple syrup buckets. Oh yeah, the tree of life, the sugars. But we don't dance around the maypole here. You see. That's how Lucifer babies are born, in the maypole trees. Nice anagogic. Cute one, too. Don't get caught in the distractions. See it for what it truly is. Yeah, Revelation chapter 1. I tossed this up last night. I've been really, feeling the whole Revelations vibe, It's a great story. For those that have ever heard of the 7-place candelabra called a menorah, right? You've seen them. The false Jews love these things. Oh, the poor Jews, I got so duped. Got duped into such a Luciferian, chosenitis fucking mentality. Well, it's your choice. You're doomed. Knock yourself out. We decided to go to the real U tree, not some GEW, genetic entity duality. Yeah. Yeah. That's the keyhole. JEW becomes KEO. Keo. The keyhole. The key of life. If you want to stick 7 candlesticks and think that, God's looking at you, well, God is. God is not happy. Truth is not happy. That's a lie. I'll tell you why. The 7 canned L, they like to put things in a can here. 7 canned L sticks of the labia minora. Labia majora, labia minora. That's the canis major, the canis minor. Minora, majora, whatever. Okay? That's the labia minora, their little clitoral hood, all trapped in the Luciferian meat stick world. That's typical menorah canned L sticks versus the 7 can't L sticks, which is, can't Lucifer. Can't do it. Of the 7 virtues. Those are the 7 virtues within. That's the can't L sticks. That's the river you cross. STYX. You get across the sticks on those. The can't L. Can't lie. River. And you will find that in the 7 deadly sins. The pride, the gluttony, the slothfulness, the greed, all of it is all there. Lust, all of it. All 7. And go from Scorpio. Let's go to the Scorpio up, shall we? Scorpio, genitals. There's 1. That's a vice, don't you think? Next one up. What do we got? Let's go to Libra, right? Kidneys. Taking good care of those, are you? Where your stem cells are created. The urine therapy, the healing of self, the hair of the dog that bit you. Okay, yeah, got that one covered. Let's go to Virgo, the womb. Got your gluttony handled? What are you giving birth to in your choices? So that's 1, 2, 3, Virgo. Let's go to the heart next, Leo. Is your heart in the game of truth, or is it in the game of Lucifer? What does your heart seek? Self-satisfaction? Fuck everybody else? Sitting on the bow of that boat? Watching the rest of us bail your ass out? Oh, you're not on the boat. That's the joke. You have the delusion thinking you are. So where's your heart? Have you mastered your courage? Have you lost the fear to command the demon? Finally? See, when you get here, you want to understand what true power is. When you get here, you'll understand what true power is. You command the demons at will. There's not one cop on this planet that can't do my beck and call now. All legal like. If I so choose. That's the power I wield. Demon collecting 101, if you will. Those are your demons. You take care of them. Okay. Okay, so that's the courage. It's easy. The heart of truth in consciousness. Cour, A-G-E. Cour, heart, French. A-G, element table, periodic table. A-G is the symbol for silver. Truth. E, consciousness in the mirror. Turn it around. Get the courage. That's the core age, that you're in the heart age. Time to get out of the bond age. You're covered in bandages. You look like a fucking mummy. All pharaoh-like. You've been mummified alive is what you've been done. Okay, so we got the heart. Let's go to the cancer. Ka-en Seiro. Seiro. Ka-en, which is spirit infinitely mind. Seiro. In the creation of spirit breath. And of course, that's breast, the milk, and the udders of you. Okay? That's where you nip L in the bud. Right? Because you don't carry a tit L title. You see? This is not coincidence. This is pure phonics. Literally. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you see it, it's just, ugh. The whole world just pukes in front of you, and you see all the shit, and you see all the good. Completely separate. Oil and water. So there's, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. 6 being the spirit itself, the lungs, Gemini, the arms, the hands, the 5 fingertips, the 10, the moose antlers on the side of your temples. Those, the horns and the 7 heads. 7 heads, 10 horns. Okay, well, yeah. See, once you get here, then this all makes sense to you because it's like, it's real. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, it really is real. That's what Israel is. Welcome home. So now we have the tit L's and the nip L's taken care of. Nip Lucifer in the bud, and don't be sucking off the tit of L anymore. Titles: Mr., Mrs., missed her, yeah. Mrs., again. Miss, yeah. Ms., but you're not quite sure. Maze, it is a bit of a maze, isn't it? Ms., not quite sure, are you? Okay, so now we have the Gemini. That's the spirit. That's the only one of the zodiac that is spirit, by the way. It's the only one of the zodiac that represents spirit. Of course you have lungs. Of course you have Gemini. You have all 12 disciples within you. Have you mastered them? Do you walk the right way? Are you shining? Are you knee to the truth? Is your Taurus not so saggy anymore where you're not a not see versus you can see, you see? And then from there, of course, that's 6, which is Christ, going up as below to above. Gemini is 6, the Christ, the expansion of the psyche, the spirit of life. And of course, to hit 7 is the Taurus, what you utter from your spirit, lungs, and the intent through the Taurus field, the pearly gates you call teeth, the wisdom teeth. Well, for those of us that have had the physical wisdom teeth removed, that just tells you that you've had your spiritual wisdom installed. Just like I had the appendix removed in the physical so that the heavenly appendix could appear. You see? So there's your 7. Well, what about Aries? What about Aries? What about you, the real you? Do you control all of the stars with Aries, the ram, the high ram? You see, it's only once you master the 7 sisters, 7 deadly sins, signs, those are your signs within, sins within, signs within. It's a very simple thing. Yet you'd have all these Vedic morons talking about PowerPoints and sit this way, fart a certain direction, cough 3 times in a row, and spin around and tap the back of your fucking head to open your third eye, like some doofus. The third eye is you. That's a third eye tree, 33, Christ. Yeah. A little information that got overlooked, you see. The kind of stuff that, the demons didn't want us to know. And then there's a few of us out there, tenacious little bastards, a lot of us, going digging and digging and digging until we found it. And it's found. It's done. This game's over. It's time for some toaster-strewed L's everywhere, don't you think? So there's your 7 shock Ra's. You will shock yourself back to the right angle. the right angel, to become the saint. They become the virtues, the virtues. You've chosen the truth. Virtues, or vice says. Oh, life says? You do this? Hey, nice looking piece of ass. Better go that. Better go ride that cock. You know, that. Those are the vices. They have a grip on you. You know, it's kind of funny that the Knights Templar saw the highest virtue of their existence being chaste. Yeah, when you are chaste, Lucifer wants to chaste you. Yeah. Wants to cast you. It just depends on the CH sound. Is it a ka, a cha, a sa, a fa? They all interchange. They all interchange. If they can sound like this in one word, they can sound like that in every word. You see? I spelt that C-E-I, by the way. You probably heard it S-E-E, though. Just depends on how you see things, or if you're spellbound or not. So back to Revelations 1. The 7 candle sticks. Now you know what the candlesticks are? The 7? That's mine aura. Okay, that's my me aura. Truth. Me, to be born. My, to be born aura. That's the true menorah. Then it becomes the Mayora. It becomes your aura, your creation source. Creation sits in and says, hey, here's a few cool things for you. Really? For me? That's like pure magic. Yeah. All the power in the universe, but I don't want it. So I don't know, that's why you get it. Because you've got no interest in power or control over others. The only vested interest I have in this reality is to give others the ability to see how their mind is controlled by others, to have it stop. And I can do that very simply by showing you how easy it is for me to control your mind where I choose not to. That's the power of truth and lies. I choose the virtues. Those are my 7 candles burning brightly. And there's no wind to put these out because I am the motherfucking storm. In the center of the eye of the hurricane. Hari. Kane. Kill him. You see? So this is the 7 candlesticks of the 7 virtues, or the chakras, within the truth itself, you, the true mine aura. You're all aglow with the child of Christ within. Yeah. That's the whole allegory of the bride and the bridegroom. And don't worry, as soon as you have the child, you are pregnant with the truth. This is the immaculate conception. Not like the Romans teach in Our Lady of the Holy Ejaculate school of nonsense, cock worship and pussy worship. They do love their vaginas, don't they? But here's the thing that you need to see. When you get the Christ child within you, this is the Christ, the Christmas within self. This is the tomb. This is all of these stories merging in one moment of now. And when you're all aglow with the child of Christ, it's only a matter of time. I mean, the Father wants to see the child, yes? Don't you think? Wants to be there for the delivery? Yeah. Well, this baby is ready. Revelations chapter 1. This is John on Patmos. Okay, we're scroll down. Okay, Revelation. Excuse me. 1. The revelation of... Now remember, when you hear Jesus Christ, it translates into I am truth. Okay? That's all it translates into. I am the truth, the way, and the life. When Pontius asked Jesus who he was, he said, I am. Okay? He told him his name, Je suis, I am, Jesus. Just gave it to him in the literal anagogic form instead of the allegory of Jesus form, Je suis, to be one more language to remove it from the truth. So simply, when you see Jesus Christ, just insert I am truth. It'll make more sense for you. The revelation of I am truth, which truth, God, truth, gave unto him, to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. You know, John the Baptist style. They used to put the skull and crossbones on pirate flags. That's John the Baptist had, that they sail under. And they called them pirates. Yeah. Zealots of truth in the most mirrored way of evil fighting evil. True story. So the revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him, to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass, and he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. Share the name, so you share the path. That's how it works. 2, who bear record of the word of truth and of the testimony of I am truth, and of all things that he saw. 3, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. 4, John, to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace be unto you. Those are the as self, yan, yin, as in the source of life and light itself. That's the 7 churches which are in Asia. This is speaking to your 7 virtues, or vices, whichever you are still trapped in. Best to get trapped in the truth. You feel core neared, right? Core, heart, knee, yeah, neared, near to the heart. That's the pound of flesh nearest the heart that Shylock was going after. Yeah, sorry, asshole, you missed. John, to the 7 churches which are in Asia. Grace be unto you, and peace from him which is, and which was, and which is to come, and from the 7 spirits which are before his throne. Yeah, that's where you throw your virtues in front of the throne. That's when you know you've thrown them, because they're there. You've thrown yourself at the mercy of truth. 5. And from I am truth, who is the faithful witness, Jesus Christ, you can insert your name there, your path of truth. Kati is the spirit of the law of truth and consciousness. Yeah, that works. I am truth. Jesus Christ, yeah, it's the same thing, just different squiggles, but it's the same concept. Heart of the Most High. That's all it's saying. And from I am truth, who is the faithful witness, yes, you are, and the first begotten of the dead. Key phrase. I'll let you ponder that one. And the first begotten of the dead, and the prince of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us and washed us from our sins in his own blood. Yes, you do. 6, and hath made us kings and priests unto truth, and his Fa-li-ro heart. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. 7, behold, he cometh with clouds. Clues. Make the D silent, remove it. Clues. Behold, he cometh with clues. Nails or clues? Well, they'll feel like nails, but they're just clues. Silver lining in the clue? Cloud? Yeah, that one. And every eye shall see him. Oh, indeed. And they also which pierced him. Oh, indeed. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Him, truth, creation itself. Even so, amen. 8, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the light or dark Lord, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty, all my truth, Almighty. Well, God Almighty, truth, all my truth. Makes more sense, doesn't it? 9, I, John, who also am your brother. You can pronounce that yawn, by the way, as in yin yawn, in case you're wondering why you yawn. Anyway, I, Yan, excuse me, who also am your brother and companion in tribulation and in the kingdom and patience of I am truth, was in the isle that is called Patmos. Welcome to Earth. Patrick's. All St. Patrick's. St. Patrick's? Demon Patrick's. Try that one on. Because all they're interested in is the seance, not the saints. Just depends on how you pronounce it. They worship the dead. For the word of truth and for the testimony of I am truth. Your own testimony is the truth. That's you. You see, this is you, the walking, talking I am truth. Je suis Christ. Jesus Christ. It's an allegory, not a meat stick. 10. I was in the Spirit of the Lord's day and heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet. You too, eh? 11. Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, and what thou seest, write in a book, and send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, unto Ephesus. Okay, now the 7 churches, again, that's the truths contained within the 7 virtues. Write it in a book, yeah. I thought essays were good. Others have other ideas, videos and things like that. They're books. That's the Christ mind of the womb, okay? B-O, okay? That's what okay is the only answer I can accept. And unto Smyrna. Yeah, it showed up in a movie last night. Very close to that. And unto Pergamos, purgatory. And unto Thyatira. What, you wearing your own masculine crown? And unto the Sardis. Looks more like sardines. And unto the Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea. All of these break down phonetically into Lucifer's world. 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. That's you talking. Yeah, you hear it now? And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. Yes, you looked within yourself to see your own menorah. Your Scorpio to Taurus. The I have, I want, and all points in between. Scorpio, I want. Taurus, I have. Okay? These are the things that you have to work out within yourself. And it doesn't matter what sign you are, quote, born in, unquote. That's just a clue to your map to find your way out. You've still got the other 11 disciples to sort out. But only until you reach the Jesus-Judas balance of the Aries high ram, not the Aries god of war, all Roman-like, will you understand, truly understand the things that I share with you, that others share with you. I can make it as simple as this. The legal name is fraud. Remove it from yourself completely. Creation takes over from there. And how many of you would actually believe me? And that's the truth. And those that are there know that to be the truth. And they might have had some issues believing me at first too, just like I did. I just got over my own doubts and walked it through, walked it out. Being the E-walk, the consciousness walk here on the Endor's game planet, City of London, state grid planet that the legal name Luciferians live on, all papered over and papered under, papered into the grave. Go ahead, take you and your whole demon lineage with you. Ancestors, kids and all. That's what's on the line here, but that's just the way it is. So again, and I turned to see the voice that spake with me. That's yourself, self-correcting self. The third eye you finally found because you got Abel and Cain to shut the fuck up for 5 minutes? And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks, and I will speak of Iboga on this as well, very clearly on this one. 13, in the midst of the 7 candlestick, one like unto the Son of Man, Christ, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. Yeah, golden fleece. Where you have had your gold fleeced from you for a long time, from the Archon knots. K-N-O-T-S, N-O-U-G-H-T-S, the zeros, the archon zeros, the zero heroes. Right? 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Yeah. Pure whiteness. Witness. Pure witness. That's what it means to be the whiteness. When you are the witness, standing in a state of knowing, in pure white knowing, wit means to know. Ness is in a state of being. So you are in a state of being, of knowing. Witness, that's your whiteness. And let me describe you again. And on your head, his hairs were white like wool. That's the lamb's wool. Not like the wolves wear in the courts. As white as snow, Snow White. Because you handled your 7 dwarves. You took care of your grumpy, your sleepy, your bashful. Yeah. Sneezy? Yeah. Sorted out your nose, did you? These are not fairy tales, guys. These are branches of the one tree called truth, the tree of life. That's the tree I play in. You won't find that tree until you chop the other one down. This is the gift that creation gave you. What tree are you eating from? The serpent's tree, all Adam and Eve like? Or creation's tree, the one you grow yourself? Yeah. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. Oh, yeah. I know a few of us. Go ahead, try and look into our eyes and lie. Good luck. You will see the fire. It will be just a little tinkling of fire, tinkling of a bell. No malice, no interest. Male ice? No, not into that. Mal is, or mal I say, sickness I create. No, I have no malice. I create no sickness. The only sickness that can be felt is the one within self, because why not accept the truth? And that's not me. That's got everything to do with your point of view. Nothing to do with me. I'll smile. Hi. Doesn't change anything to me. Like I keep telling people, leave me out of it. I'd rather be playing my guitar right now, personally, but that's just me. So leave me out of it. There's things that I'd rather be doing than this, you see? So leave me out of it. Because I've been out of this for a long time. It's not a personality game. Personality, that's the first game. I don't play there. Like I said, if you can't handle the heat, you stay the fuck out of my fire. Go along to get along. I play the same game. Just go along to get along. It's a very simple game. Very neutral. It's not very neutral. It's just very, the truth of consciousness neutral. So indeed it is very neutral, but it can't be very neutral. It can just be very neutral. You see? And, excuse me, and he had in his right hand 7 stars. Oh, look at you, creation itself. And out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword. Yeah, have you noticed? That's you. All you have to do is say legal name fraud. Have you heard about the legal name fraud to somebody? And that's the 2-edged sword. That's your sharp 2-edged sword coming out of your mouth. And his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength. That's you and the truth. There's nothing debates it. And you can try. You can stare and defend a little ego position all you want, and then I'll just make a fucking idiot out of the demon that you want to be. No problem. That's how you want to dance. I'll take Fluffy out for walkies for you. That little bitch is under full command here. For those that haven't felt her wrath, quite the little demon I have at my command here to take care of other little demons that you can't take command of. If you can't take command of your demons, I will. And they will die a very, very, very painful death. And you're the one that decides to go with them or not. I'm not interested in harming anything. Just getting rid of the thing that harms you the most. So go ahead, fight me on it, idiot. 17. And when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead, and he laid his right hand upon me, saying unto me, Fear not, I am the first and the last. Yes, you are. 18. I am he that liveth and was dead. And behold, I am alive forevermore. Amen. Oh, and have the keys of hell and of death. Yes, we do. 19. Write the things which thou hast seen, and the things which are, and the things which shall be hereafter. 20. The mystery of the 7 stars. There you go. Which thou sawest in my right hand, and the 7 golden candlesticks. There you go. No mystery there. The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 candlesticks which thou sawest are the 7 churches. There's your quad. Sort it out. The plus, masculine, feminine, or the negative, Luciferian, masculine, feminine. It's up to you. It's really quite simple. You hold your truth, and you hold your consequences. Your call. Leave me out of it. It's really, really, really quite simple. But go ahead if you want to complicate it. Not interested in that. So just for gits and shiggles, I have Revelations chapter 2 up here. Let's quickly go through that. You know, why not? Let's do real bull study, the real duality creation field study for a change. And let's put the truth in instead of the bullshit, shall we? How many? I don't think this is very long either. Yeah, it's only 29. This thing about Revelation is a very quick read. You can read it very quickly. Let me kill that. Don't need that. Okay, Revelations chapter 2. I'll just do this one, and I wanted to talk about the Iboga in terms of... Well, let me just do a very quick overview of what Iboga. I was chatting with Jay earlier on this one. Paris, anybody? Anyway, watch the movies, man. They're all about you. Oh, my God. Too funny. I'm just a chick driving the car. Don't worry, I'll take a bullet for you. True story. Fuck, I'll go off any bridge for you. Right into the waters of truth. Yeah. Oh, so many things going on in the mind right now. It's beautiful. But here we go. Let's just keep it simple. So, Iboga. I-bo-ka. Or the Iboga, right? Just depends on how you want to see the duality of it. I go extreme. One pure Lucifer, one pure truth. That's kind of how it goes with me. So the E is consciousness, Christ mind, in the womb of the Spirit, in the Christ consciousness. Iboka. Or try the Iboga, just to show you the literal phonetic translation of the letters. G is a hex, by the way. So it's the consciousness of the be. It's all about me being me. Oh, my creation, hexed, Antichrist. Iboga. Bog. Mire. Add mire. Might as well say add bog. Add bogglety. Yeah, boggle. Boggles your mind, doesn't it? Boggles the truth. A bogglety court. Admiralty court. It's the same thing. Makes more sense when you see the bogglety, eh? To boggle truth. French for to go somewhere. Boggle, to confuse. T, uppercase, lowercase. Don't get all legal with that. That's, you're off in one of those little branches. You're hiding behind some fig leaf somewhere. Okay? See how it works? It all works the same way. Every word defines itself within itself in a fractal of itself. Tells you the same story. To mire is to bog down. Admire, to bog. Add bog, to bog, to mire. It's the same thing. Tomorrow, tomorrow. Yeah. Tomb, I row. Tomorrow? You still planning shit? How about you just get here right now? Let's just look at what we got in front of us. Revelations chapter 2. Unto the angel of the church of Ephesus write, These things saith he that holdeth the 7 stars in his right hand, who walketh in the midst of the 7 golden candlesticks. Yeah, that's you walking about. Hey, have you heard about the legal name fraud? Flamethrower. 2. I know thy works, and thy labor, and thy patience, and how thou canst not bear them which are evil. God. And thou hast tried them which say they are apostles, and are not, and hast found liars. Found a few of those, eh? Some are in jail, some are on the run. That's a Sumerian. Yeah. So let's try that again. They're the ones that were claiming to be post-Ls. Yeah, well, they are. So call them out for it. And thou hast tried them, which say they are apostles. Hey, you guys know about the legal name fraud. Why aren't you talking about it? That's their trial. And of course, well, no, we're not legal. Yeah, but they use it. And so they say they're apostles and are not, and has found them to be liars. OPPT, Nasara, all the bullshit. Reptilian queen stuff, you know. Old Benji Fulford, Wilcock, money, dragon stuff. You know that crap, right? Okay. It's right here in Revelations. 3, check this out. And hast borne. Oh my God. Jason, yes. And hast borne and hast patience for my name's sake. Truth, for truth's sake. For my ways. You know, way for my path's sake. And for my path's sake hast labored, and hast not fainted. We stubborn little bastards, aren't we? Faint? No. Yeah, the only feint I do is a head fake. Get you going left, and I'm swinging right. And you go down every time. That's the only feint I have. I'll balk a home run out of the park. Watch. 4, nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. Oh, I paused for cause on this one. Again, the self-searching within self. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against... Ooh, am I still holding on? Has left thy first love. Then I realized it. Truth is the first love. Myself. Know thyself. Know the truth within thyself. That's the first love. Creation itself. The bridegroom within. Kind of pointless having a baby without bridegroom. We don't have bastards in heaven. Don't worry. I know who my father is. And I know who my child's father is. It's truth itself. You see, that's the story of predestination. The child, the mother, and father in the self-contained cycle of one. In the illusion of time. So nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. True story, I did. I returned. 5, remember therefore from whence thou art fallen. Legal name fraud. And repent. Get rid of it. And do thy first works. Truth. Or else I will come unto thee quickly, and will remove thy candlestick, life, your breath of life itself, out of his place, except thou repent. Babylon has fallen. Here's your soul, or not. Moment. Okay? You choose. 6, but this thou hast, that thou hatest the deeds of the Nicolaitans, which I also hate. 7, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the Kirokis, churches. The karaoke's. What song are you singing? Somebody else's? Kiroki, church, karaoke? Is it a fucking coincidence? No. You just got to learn how to speak Phoenix. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of truth, God, yes, within you. 8, and unto the angel of the church in Smyrna write, These things saith the first and the last, which was dead and is alive. Yeah. There's many of you here in this book for the first time, huh? Yeah. It's a beautiful book if you know how to read it. Tells you all about you. Each and every one of us. This is your book. Within self. Reflected in this, if you can see it. I just try to show it in a way that you can see it. You just got to take all the stigma and dogma out of it. Right? The stigmata. Yeah. 9. I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan. Just look at Israel. That's the headquartered, or the quartered head for the false Jews, right there. They say they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. It's easy to see. They just, check out some of the white phosphorus they like to throw on children. The real you wouldn't do that. Creation wouldn't do that to its own. 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Please. Solitary and the rest of this shit. Rip the family. Oh, yeah. Been there. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Yeah, 28 days for me, 36 for Mike, as I recall. 32, 36, something. 34, I think it was. Others for hours, whatever. Yeah. For all the wrong reasons, eh? Yeah. And there are those that get thrown in jail cells for the right reasons. And those of us that have been thrown in for the wrong. The Boreans, the Mikes, plural on that one. All of you that have had to endure it. Nina, all of you. There you are. You just showed up in Revelations 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Fuck the demons. They can't hold you. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried within yourself, not their fucking courts. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Well, it looks like I've covered it for myself and a few others. Be thou faithful unto death. Please. What death? I'll just go with the faithful. And I will give thee a crown of life. Yeah, thanks. That's King Eric's crown, and all the giants bow in front of you. Watch the end of the movie, and you'll see little Katie stand there with her crown on, and the whole fucking system, popes, queens, cops, everybody just bowing down. Lower. Good dog. And there's nothing they can do. Nothing. 11. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the keys, churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. This walking body you're in right now is your first death. You are in death right now, in the illusion of life. You think you're alive, walking around with blood and guts and all the rest of it. No, that's dead. This is the first death you're in. The first begotten, I talked about in Rev First, shared. It was already talked about. It's been talked about many times. So the second, in the physical sense, the first death is a legal name. The second death is the body. And you will suffer the second death for being of the first death. Is this making Revelations clear for you? I really hope it is, because it's very clear to me. The first death is the legal name, and if you use it, then you will suffer the second death, physical, because the body is dead. Go to a funeral home if you want verification of that. Talk to a mom before she's pregnant and has a baby and tell me if the body exists or not. And of course she's not pregnant, not even thinking about it, and she'll tell you, no, fuck no. Okay, so it's dead there, and it's dead in the funeral home. The only occurrence of life is when that little fucking meat slob pops out of mama, and the breath of life comes in to the Gemini, the chem in I, the black, the dark creation, yan in I, the I self, the third I tree, 33 Christ, in the first breath when life enters. Until then, that meat stick is clinging to a life of mom through its umbilical cord. And as soon as that cord is cut, if no breath comes into the child, it's just a fucking meat stick. So there's your two deaths in the literal sense. If you are of the first death, legal name, then you will be of the second death. So again, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Immortal. And to the angel of the church in Pergamos, purgatory, write, these things saith he which hath the sharp sword with two edges. He, she, it, thing, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It's all dead to me. At least now you know how to overcome the second death by not living the first one. If that's not enough to motivate your sorry fucking ass out of the first death to ensure that you don't have the second death, I don't know what else I can tell you. It's right there in Revelations. I guess you don't take this fucking book serious either. Why would you? You know? Why would you? Really? Why would you? It's only your soul in the mind. 13. I know thy works and where thou dwellest. Oh, yeah. You know, these people that think that they're not seen, think they can scoff off into little corners and do their little backroom dealings and all the rest of it with each other across this planet. They think they're doing stuff. This is why I laugh at people that get a secret email so that you can't be... Fuck you. Here I am, motherfucker. You can Google me in so many ways. Try legal name fraud. You'll find me. There's a lot of words that you can use that'll find me. You'll find them synonymous with truth. Because that's the way I walk, of course. Truth will always find the way of truth, and that's the way I walk and many others walk. You can find yourself very easily. Just Google your name, your way. Legal name fraud. Geez, Kate, doesn't sound like a name. It is. Because name is a way. I know thy works and where thou dwellest, you sinful little bastards, even where Satan's seat is. Oh, yeah, you can't hide. And thou holdest fast my name, truth, my way. Remember, when you see name in here, put way, and the way is truth. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And thou holdest fast my name, way, and hast not denied my faith, truth itself. Even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where Satan dwelleth. 14. But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balaks, to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. Oh, yeah. Going along with them? Legal name says you will. Oh, yeah. Boy, did they teach Balak to cast a stone. There's Baal. There's your worship of Baal, Balak. Posting Baal, are we? Posting Balak, are we? It's really quite simple. You know, that's the peephole versus the peephole. Have a look through, you'll see it. Again, 14, critical. But I have a few things against thee. You still going along with them? Because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam. Still hanging out with demons? Still going along to get along, to make sure the demons get along, to go along? Well, you're going with them then. Who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel. Oh, yeah. My, have they tried. Yeah. And yes, we all walked this path, and yes, we all stumbled, but not of our own account. You know, the old, I thought I was doing the right thing. Yeah. You were made to believe you were doing the right thing, and that was the biggest stumbling block of all, called the legal name. That's the black magic of Black's Law of Balak, Luciferian world. Squiggles and wiggles and ink. Oh my. Yes. But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that holds the doctrine of Balaam, or Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, what is real and what is not, to eat things sacrificed, Death Eaters, unto idols. Yeah, remember all the kosher stuff? You can go ahead and find something in a grocery store that hasn't been fucking koshered. You'll see the symbol, the U inside the circle, circle K, circle MC, all of these things. That's why they make it kosher. They bless everything, you see. And it's very simple to see it. Where was it? To eat things sacrificed unto idols. Kosher. And to commit fornication. Yeah, well, cannibalism. Yeah, the DNA's been fucked with here, guys. Cows and pigs, and that's all based on the human DNA. A couple alterations in it. 15. So hast thou also them that hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate? 16. Repent, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. Oh, yeah. There's lots of us now, eh? 17. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, truth itself, and will give him a white stone, versus the black stone, D, that you were talking about, the ones that just bought the Chicago Tower, Sears Tower. Yeah, black stone. Yeah, there's your white stone mirror for it. And in the stone, a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth it. That's your path. Only you know your name. Only you know your way. That is the name that shall never be known by another, your own path. But it is the same one that others walk. Almost like we have the same name, but different. Because we do. Cade is the same name as legal name fraud. It's the same name as truth. It's the same name as liberty. It's the same name as shocked, as Jesus Christ, as all of these things. Even Lucifer. Lose the fur. Or lose spirit. Iron. There's the iron rod you get ruled by. 18. And unto the angel of the church in Thyatira write, these things saith the Son of God, the light of truth within, who hath his eyes like unto a flame of fire, and his feet are like fine brass. Yeah. Biro as divine. Yeah, it's right there. Better than paper soul. Well, you might as well, that makes you the lemon soul. You might as well make lemonade with those lemon souls. Don't you think? Go along with the lemon sharks, too. Funny, you can't imagine why they would call them that, unless they taste like lemon. No. Le Mans. Never mind. The me shark. It's all about me. One of the few man-eaters. I think there's only 5. Lemon shark is one of them. Funny that. 19. I know thy works, and charity, and service, and faith, and thy patience, oh my, Job, and thy works, and the last to be more than the first. Thy works. Thy works. What are you doing? What are you really doing? Good question to ask yourself, eh? Don't ask me. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I know what I'm doing. I know a lot of others that know what they're doing. But the real question is, what the fuck are you doing? Just going along as always? Okay, well, let me see. I know thy works, and charity, and service, and faith, and thy patience, and thy works, and the last to be more than the first. The all-seeing eye sees you, as I, the all-seeing eye, sees I and you as one. Easy to spot the differences there, eh? It's all Dalmatian. You got to be deaf to see the 101 spots on those Dalmatians. 20. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed unto idols. Well, that's the whore of Babylon, Jezebel. All things literal, litterbucks, shit-eating dogs. So again, notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, still sucking on the whore, are you? which calleth herself a prophetess. Oh yeah, she likes the prophets, doesn't she? To teach. That's the prophet Tess of the D'Urbervilles. Yeah, what was it? John Hardy, was it? Wrote that? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Hardy, har, har. To teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication. Get a career. Get a job. Oh, yeah. To eat things sacrificed unto idols. Oh, honey, stop off at the grocery store and make sure you pick up all that dead stuff, all koshered and sacrificed unto idols. Okay, honey. Want some dead human in the form of pig? Sure. How about some dead human in the form of cow? Have at her. What about some of that cold-blooded, unfeeling human form? Pisces. Fish. For the fishmen. Oh, okay, that too. All right. 21, and I gave her space to repent of her fornication, and she repented not. Sure didn't I fucking tell you. There it is. All slangy Irish-like. Check it out. And I gave you space to repent of your fornication, and you repented not. Sure didn't I fucking tell you. Here it comes. There, that works better. That feels all Belfasty-like. 22, behold, I will cast her into a bed, and them that commit adultery with her into great tribulation. That's the bed you make, you lie in it, bitch. And them that commit adultery with her into great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds. You ready to stop any time, eh? Any time now. Any time now before it's that moment that's too late. And you'll be one breath past that, and you'll realize it. And you'll hear, sure didn't I fucking tell you, one last time. 23, and here's why. And I will kill her children with death. And all the churches shall know that I am he which searcheth the reins and hearts. Who rules yours? And I will give unto every one of you according to your works. You like the baby killing? You like to go along with it? Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's not like we didn't tell you. And I will kill her children with death. And all the churches shall know that I am he that searcheth the reins and hearts. You see, that's the thing about bodies. You're not killing anything that isn't already dead, you see. And I will give unto every one of you according to your works. 24, but unto you I say, and unto the rest in Thyatira, as many as have not this doctrine. Here's the innocent of the ignorance of the innocents. Okay, check this out. Here's the balance out moment. That's why I wanted to go on to this one, because this hit me last night real clear. Well, Katie does Bible study at home. She does. She does everything. All right. You see, the fact that you can hear my voice, or have ever heard my voice utter these words, legal name fraud, bulletproof, Babylon has fallen, read any of the essays, ever come into contact with me, you're out of luck on this one. This is only for those that have never heard of what we do here, least of all me. But if you have heard of me, you're on the hook now. Here's why. But unto you I say, and unto the rest in Thyatira, as many as have not this doctrine, haven't heard this, and which have not known the depths of Satan, innocent, ignorance, as they speak, I will put upon you none other burden. They're caught in a trap. That those of us that know what's going on, to get them out, and those of us that know what's going on, still staying in and keeping them in, well, you know what direction you're headed. 25, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. Now that you've heard, just hold the course. Stay the course. Stay in the course, say the heart of all creation. Or shit yourself. Don't worry, hold fast. Coming through. Works on both sides, you see. Legal name, what's that got to do with me? Depends on who you are. But that which ye have already hold, the truth within you, you know this. Hold fast till I come. 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Not that I want that. It's a whole different concept, though. The nations, the whole universe of you. Don't need power. Who needs power? Oh, right, Luciferians that want to control little slaves and steal their life. That's right. 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. Shiver me timbers, Mickeys. Shivas, broken to Shivas. All Vedic-like. Even as I received of my Father, my heart, Fadiro, heart of the truth of consciousness and spirit breath. Even as I received of my heart of hearts of the Most High. 28, and I will give him the morning star. Interesting. You're going to hand us Lucifer? You're fucking right. Lou's going down. 29, pay attention. It's as clear as it needs to be. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the Kiro keys, the karaoke copycats. Try to be original, you know? Just saying, like, fucking mindless Twitter net. Unbelievable. So just another little overview on the Iboga experience, just to wrap that up. What the overall is your bindings with the body are loosed. Literally, your Pinocchio strings of the spirit and the physical are all severed. You have a rather hard time staying inside in alignment with the body. You get the truest sense of separation and oneness. And I'll tell you, it's a journey through hell to heaven. I highly recommend that you do it, and I also highly recommend that you don't, because it really sucks at some points, but don't worry, you'll get past it, and it's well worth it. But you will travel. You will travel the gauntlet. The good news is it's only about 36 hours. I kind of dragged mine out over 2 weeks. Building upon it. You guys heard the whole experience as I was going through it, night after night. Yeah, very, very profound differences. Don't you know? So there you go. I'm just going to crack the mics open here and get you guys in. We got 27 minutes, 13 seconds to roll over. 347-637-3265 to call in. And of course, BTR listener 025, as I recall. Please do. And the mics are open. And those that choose to play in the monkey chatter realms, don't bother putting your hand up, because if you do, I will just end the call. And you better hope we're not in rollover. Pay attention, because if you're still needing to talk, you need to listen. You need to go back and review some stuff to get into the now with us. So, Rory, you want to take the helm for a sec? And you got Ferocity here with you, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello, Rory.
Hi. Well, the feeling of just total sadness and elation at 0 point listening to Revelations and being able to understand it now.
It's a really profound. It's right. It's really profound, and it visits the heart of anyone listening to this.
Right. This is an episode that I will be listening to again.
Yeah, to stop at each verse and to meditate on it and to look deeper into it, because it was really a role of truth that you don't have time to absorb and see all the gems in there.
It's just a wave rushing over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wondrous time.
Yes. Yep. it's turbulence out there, and coming here is. I can't. I have no words right now. I just don't. Legal name fraud. Spread the word.
That is the only rock to stand on, and to have the wisdom to look inside of you and to stand there and
yes.
to don't bother with what is you read on the internet about shit is going here and there. Inside of you is the rock of truth, and you only have to call it out, say what it is. Legal name truth, fraud. This is true.
True story. So how did you guys like the Bible stories tonight?
Wonderful.
I was
make more sense?
Wanting to cry and total elation, happiness at the same time, because finally being able to hear and know and understand it. And
beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It is. I'm just speechless right now. Anyway.
No, I just want to make sure I got it across clearly. As long as you got the overall picture, is all I'm interested in, so you can see what this book is really saying. It's stunning, and it's beautiful.
I am the parent of my parents. I mean, I get it. I get it.
Jesus, the kids look just like me on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting though, eh? When you see the big clue that came to me there was a comment that Chad, the piper for Inverness, he was talking about his grandfather passing away, and we had a conversation. He was played the bagpipes at my dad's quote funeral unquote, and piped him out. Hey, why not, right? I was him, Chad, and myself. We were at the funeral in full kilt regalia, like to the nines. This was a full-on, hey, Pop, let's party. And Chad said to me one comment that really struck home when he said it. He said, when I was, and his grandfather had passed away before my dad did, so I had this heads up. So he said to me, he says, what was beautiful about my grandfather, because him and his wife had just had a baby girl. And he said it was just like watching birth in reverse.
Mm.
And I thought, how true. And that's exactly what it was with my dad. And I watched the room light when he left. It went to a beautiful golden aura in the room. And you could see it and feel it. And Sue was there, and she's like, whoa, you see this? So, no, we carried him over. My dad didn't pass over. We carried him over. And that's the child, And a parent should never have to watch their children die in their lifetime, and I watched both of mine.
Yeah.
The good thing is, my girls never have to watch one of their children die.
Yeah.
Good thing, eh?
Very good.
Yeah, I'm sure I could have very interesting talks with Bill Donahue regarding the Bible now, where he might actually understand it to the level that it needs to be understood. He put up another same video again. It was shortened though, of the one he put up yesterday. I put the comment on, so I haven't had a chance to listen to it to see what he's done with it. So, because I had posted legal name fraud, and the biggest tradition that humanity is destroyed by is the tradition of the legal name use, naming things at all. When you name something, you force its way.
Totally against creation.
Yeah.
Totally against creation.
Epimetheus.
You're doomed.
Yep.
Don't do that.
It's a very simple thing. You see, when you name something, you limit its creation into a form of one kind or another. Creation is formless. It can take on any form it chooses. Not much choice here. 2 dogs humping equals puppies. Kind of pigeonholed reality, isn't it? Consciousness? Pigeonholed into the way of the dog. But it is what it is. I'm okay with truth. That just works for me. And I just leave it there. Now, just wanted to share a quick little story here with you. Just came in. Thanks, Farmer. Right, hi Emma. I finally got it to push myself to that and bank to shut it down. Get there with some of your writings to inform them of the fraud and wanted my account deleted and my name of any joint accounts. Now there's someone getting the word out. See, this is a different intent, because when you had a purpose with it, something that you have to do for yourself, do it for humanity. Don't do it for yourself. Do it to really put these people on notice. All right? All these little demons that worship it, put them on notice. They wanted me to wait till a few days to get cash, as they had little of it being a day. They never have much cash in the bank. I remember years ago, 1984, 1985, I worked at Canada Trust for about 10 months. A teller, no less. You know, our typical float for the week was $50,000. You know, for checks and cash and whatever. You won't see that now. It's all centralized tellers now, you see. Very little money. Yeah, go ahead. Go into the bank and see it, you know, give me 10,000. Wait till you see them shit themselves. Be lucky to have that in the bank, right? They're used to pieces of paper getting transferred, not the quote real stuff unquote. The signed checks by government agents called cash. Yeah, they want you to sign the cash now. No thanks. You can keep your own debt. They called me the next day to say I need to get legal counsel. I laughed and said, I told you about legal, that I do not understand this lame language. She said, I'll have to call head office again. I said, whatever, but I'm giving you notice of my wants, not yours, or the bank. Get a call later and said, okay, you can pick it up today. Oh, yeah, command the demons, will you, for fuck's sakes? Do your jobs. Tuesday, right? So that was today. I did not, as they wanted me to pick up 4 p.m. Not sure what they have up their sleeve, but I'll go unexpected tomorrow. See what's up. Asked the lady if she actually looked at the information I gave her. She said just glanced at it and made no remarks. I am sure she said, much love, Larry. I know you. Oh yeah, you're a shit disturber. I love you. Also, yeah, that's exactly right. Also told where I work I'm going to be done soon and they need to get someone else. Getting the boot from the universe, and gee, I needed that boot of love. Trust creation to work it into me. Yeah, that's all you need to do. Wasn't so tough, was it? Not so tough at all. Anybody? I thought that was cute. Good story. I like those.
Do it for all.
It's much easier. And I'll tell you, when you do it for all, all does it for you. You know, that day going in about that judge bowing thing was about nothing that existed. And the only reason I went in was a lot of people around me were counting on me. And of course, the ones that were around me, as it turns out, were all just a bunch of Luciferian gimme free man types that, you know, couldn't empty the pockets fast off and write that off in their little legal.
You're breaking for me.
Yeah. Oh, darn. Oh, okay.
Has she dropped?
I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
So I can't see. Do you see if she's on the board?
No, I don't have access to the Emerald Table board. I can when we're on with GNIB.
Yeah,
There you are.
I got you. You're not on Skype, are you?
I'm on my cell phone.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Well, you have internet. Internet, obviously, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're on my Facebook, right?
Yep.
Okay. Is there any chance you can get Skype or no?
Oh, I can try. My laptop has a virus right now, but I can work it.
Oh, fuck that. I don't care about that. You can download Skype. It's free. Yeah, that would be really, really helpful for the rest of us to be in touch with you.
Okay.
You know, for that kind of information, board access and stuff. Because you're the only one that's not in the group, so on Skype. So I just letting you know. So get busy, get Skype.
I have Skype on the laptop, so the laptop's acting crazy.
Oh well, we got to find. No, Creation's already got it worked out. Watch. It's a true story. We are the virus on the laptop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and it seems that, speaking of Skype, it's having a little bit of fun with me. So 13 minutes, 11 seconds to roll over. We'll see how long it goes tonight, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and by the way, the 2 for Tuesdays are longer because we had the 2 for Ides to take care of every 2 for we ever needed. Yeah. Craziness. Yeah, lots of neat stuff happening here. Just a couple of updates on what do we got? Oh yeah, Nameaholics Anonymous in Danish. Oh, look at you go, Chris. Love it. Oh, it was the video. It is time to touch them. 667 that Bill had put up yesterday. It was a longer one. This one's only 17 minutes, so it's a snippet. I'm just wondering if it was any reaction to the comment that I had posted to his. Again, I'm just going to tell the truth. To his page. Just to let you know, we're in the midst of a severe level 4 magnetic storm. March 17th, 2015. Go figure, level 4 heart storm. Magnetic, oh yeah, Magna Carta, June 15th again. Here we go. Yeah, and of course, headline in Rumor Mill News today: the magnetism of the Irish, major CME magnetic storm going on now. Isn't that just funny? Isn't it funny how the Aurora Borealis typically is green? I've seen it a few times as far south as here, but I have seen northern lights. Beautiful greens, just gorgeous. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, Rose just chimes in with, we just looked up and saw the lights, even though very faint, cloudy, definitely northern lights. Never seen them at this location till tonight. Yeah. Oh, it's quite the magnetic storm. That's us. That's what we do here. In case you're wondering about your power, I'm very partial to X flares. That's just the way I just like. It's like my hair. I like a nice little flare in it. Life flares. Yeah. You'll see it flare up. That's a poke of the demon, by the way. What do you think the sun is? Poke the dragons. That's what I do. Take the damn things out. Have some fun.
I'm Vlad the Impaler.
There you go. Bram stoking the fire instead of pushing the Bram. Yeah, instead of stoking the pram, it's pramming the stoke, you know. Get your fires lit, kids. You see, you've been touched by the heart of a dragon within. That's the truth itself. And your heart beats in unison with the dragon of creation, all of life itself. Dragonheart 4, I think it was. Watched last night. Kind of a chintzy movie, but you get the concept. You know. Again, I'm not into the I do like a good production, value, but again, for me, it's just the now anagogics that I'm watching, and some of these movies just blew it out. Now you just got to through a little bit more. They're all telling you the same story, just some have more details of the same story in them that come at you at rapid fashion that just get you breathless. A movie like Predestination or John Wick, for me, are those kinds of movies, that are so absolutely literal in your now. It's sickening. Gotham series. Got ham? No, I'm good, thanks. Gotham. How about the 12 moon keys? Well, that's the 12 moon keys that you have to sort out, get your Judas sorted out, Aries. And that's when Judas and Jesus, best of friends. The only two that can trust each other to the extent. The other 11? No, you don't know what they're going to do with the fucking money. You don't know what the throat's going to say. You don't know what the scorpion's going to do. You don't know where the feet are going to run, what the hands are going to punch. Yes, what the hands are going to sign. And again, everything in the physical world is Lucifer. That's the mask you lie in, the bed you lie in. That's the Jezebel. Jezebel. That's the war of the Je suis. Jezebel. It's the same fucking story. You just got to lose this divided male-female thing. Think of sickness and health. Look at that. In sickness and in hell, Theos. Yeah, doesn't sound very, very good there, does it? Doesn't sound very healthy. Hell thy? Oh, let me guess. You're a holisticist. You're all focused on cannabis cures. Yeah. Nice tree you're climbing around in, Lou. Where do you suppose all of that cannabis comes from, anyway? Where do you suppose all of that comes from? Fucking ground? No, it's called life. And you sort your own life out. You don't need that. You don't. It's like, cool. Go for a groove. Use the tools. Yeah, you trick the demons with it. Or the demons can trick you and you'll just get stoned. Purpose to everything I do. This is one dolphin, purpose that will swim the oceans. Far and wide. Every time this turtle surfaces, right through the ring. Just like you. Isn't that a beautiful story? I love that story. How rare you are.
It is.
Shall I share it for everybody? Maybe those that haven't heard it before. It's such a beautiful story.
Do.
I'm going to show you how rare you are. The fact that you're at this table. Let me show you how beautiful you are. And how rare and precious you are. How remnant few you are. Imagine a turtle swimming all of the oceans of the world. Only one. Swimming all the oceans and staying submerged for an hour, and every hour or so coming up and sticking your head out of the water, catching a breath of air, and then back down into the adventure of life. And upon this ocean cast around the world is a little floaty ring, just big enough for you to put your head through when you surface. So imagine the Oz of that ring floating randomly in the ocean and the turtle sticking its head up and actually putting its physical head through that ring perfectly as it can only fit that head. That's how rare you are. I'm going to tell you what's 10,000 times rare. That's what you do every time. You're 10,000 times rarer than that. So go ahead, tell me you're powerless. I dare you. At that moment, I'll call you fool. And literally use you for fuel. That's how it works. It's all about looking at the Luciferian view L, few L, foo L, foo. Well, if the foo shits, wear it, Piscean. You know the joke. Funny how that works. So there you go.
It works with everything.
Oh yeah, and we have Chris coming in. Sorry, I'm just excited.
Yay!
We don't get to hear from Chris too often. So,
right.
Hey, Chris, talk about the Great Dane. Woof woof.
You were talking about a turtle, and that reminds me of a movie I've just seen. Have you seen the Color of Magic?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's about a flat Earth carried of 4 elephants on a turtle's back. They are floating in the universe. It has a lot of lovely anecdotes in it.
Excellent. Now, for those that are unfamiliar with the term anagogic. Anagogic simply means the highest of high interpretations of the most literal thing explained literally. What it does is it eliminates the need for allegories, because the literal and the allegory are actually the same thing. And when you see the allegory and the literal as the same story, now you are viewing it from the anagogic point of view. It is neither allegory nor literal. It is allegory and literal at the same time. It's where you complete the quad, the heart of truth. You find the 0 point. I did one of those on Skype last night, and I think I'm pretty sure I posted it on Facebook. What was the quad of suicidal? To show you the quad of suicidal, we're about to roll over here. That's what's kind of got me a bit distracted. We're 2.5 minutes to roll over. So last call out, 025 for BTR, and the phone number, I'm only doing it now because it's a new number, 347-637-3265. You got 2 minutes, 22 seconds until rollover. Go figure. But anyway, when I speak of completing what a quad is, that's the 4 corners of the heart, which is the X inside the circle, right? It's completing all 4 pieces. That's there's 4 reflections, 2 mirrors, 2 different intents, 4 different ways of saying it, like 2 each. Okay, I'll show you what I mean by that. It's if you want to see this in its most beautiful form, and it's really hard to put it into words. When you see it, you get there it is, because you experience it. It goes flat and neutral. You've killed it completely. I gotta tell you, nothing feels better than that. It's like, yeah, gone. Like it's gone. So I'll give you an example with suicidal. You have sui, which is am in French, or under consciousness, sui, right? E being consciousness, su, S-O-U-S, the sound, S-U-E, S-O-O, it's still the same sound. S-O-U-S, su, meaning under in French, and E, meaning consciousness. Sui, am, consciousness, or unconscious. So you have the sui side L, or side all. To be on side with all, or to be on side with Lucifer. To kill all, side, genocide, or to kill Lucifer. You see how that works? You have two opposite meanings for side, 2 opposite meanings for sui or sui, and you have 2 opposite meanings for L or all. All meaning all. L as a quote letter or sound isn't evil. It's how the intent is shown, the evil intent. That's just one of the tools to see it. So you have L, which is L-E-L, Lucifer, Israel, that's the false world. Okay? Or all, us. We can just simply say the intent of Divine Feminine, U.S. Or you could be part of the United States, which is actually divided. You can't call states that are separate united. It's an illusion. They're separate. If they were united, they wouldn't be separate states. So United States of America is actually a delusion where they're using an oxymoronic united and a separation of states. How can states be united if they are indeed separate? Wyoming, Ohio, Washington, you see? That's not one. That's separate. Oh, but we're all together in it. No, how are you? How can you be all together if you're separate, stupid? It's oxymoronic. It's like a sovereign citizen. It's an oxymoronic statement. How can you be all ruling of self while being ruled by another? It's very simple. Yet, apparently impossible to show. Well, it's not impossible because, hey, look at how many of us actually saw that. Isn't that fun? Just like that. Yeah. Well, here's a good comment. I like this one. Fuck, man, the corruption in this world sucks. I'm at the tipping point. I acknowledge nothing that seeks to impose order or the illusion of authority. Good, lose a legal name. That's all you got to do. You see, humanity has been deluded into fear of badges and uniforms and guns and shit. It's all illusion. Because here's the beauty of it. Creation stands in the way of anyone that would even deem thinking of harming you ever again. All you got to do is stand the truth. Go ahead, ask me if I'll ever move from that rock. Are you crazy? It's fucking crazy on this planet. Why would I do that? Hey, I'm in hell. How about I step into? Not a chance. Step into hell? Yeah. Step into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Yeah, I don't parlor or parlay with Satan, thanks. Yeah, parlay, to speak. Hour speak. Step into the parlor. The hour speak, said the spider, the spy of Lucifer. D, half the whole, ter, der meaning the in German, meaning the theos, God in creation itself. Yeah, spider. It doesn't sound like cider to me at all. Cider you get from the apples of truth. But spider? What are you, Roman? SPQR? Speaker? Oh, hey, that's neat. Yeah, it's a word. Speaker. SPQR. Speaker of the Rome. The false world. Step into my parlay hour, said the liar to the friar tuck, fly, the FLY. That's the heart of the Luciferian man. Y, male, masculine. Y chromosome. Chrome Oz 1. Kiro Om Oz 1. Every letter has an absolute purpose. In every spell, in every form, in every number. What was the revelations that I posted to Bill? Let me see. Scroll down. Just going to find the video. I want to read this from Revelations. And you're going to hear this now in a way that you have never heard it before. Especially after tonight's little Bible lesson. You got a better understanding of what's really going on here, yeah? That's what I thought, too. Thought that would be a good idea. Here it is. Seymour. Yes. Revelations, which one was this? 15? Might have been. Anyway, it's in Revelations. I don't particularly care where, as long as it's there. Here we go. 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. That's why I leave the mark on the cash. They've already marked it. Ain't my mark. Here, let me see. Whose mark is it now? Do they even put that on there anymore? Oh, yeah, they still got 2 marks. Cash is a, what would you call it, corporate check. It needs 2 signatures on a corporate check, and you'll see it printed right on the paper. So that's not my mark. No, that's somebody else's. Okay. Not my mark. Okay, good. See what I mean? All right. So in case you're worried about cash, kashi, yeah, it was made off your soul. So don't worry. Every time you use these, the marked beast that's on these. Oh, look, I got my name on a dollar bill. Lucky fucking you. Yeah, you signing for Lucifer shit? Stupid. That's what I'm talking about. This is the Jew, false Jew, casting the evil and the spell upon another to take upon their debt. So someone signing their name to authorize money printing or whatever, they're taking upon themselves the sins. So let's just take all that out and just leave it for the mark of the beast for Lucifer itself. And I'm sure these 2 that are on here, well, I'm not sure, but they might not know about the legal name fraud in the same way that we do. So I'll leave it there. And that ignorant thing, Revelations 2, I think 23, I think it was. But anyway, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or cash, right? Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yeah, I've got that on here, number 50, names. No, they're just squiggles to me, but it's the intent that counts. Forehead thing. 18, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. That's also the carbon pencil that you make your mark with. Sign your name or make your mark. Saw that quite a bit last night in a movie I was watching with Charlton Heston. Major Dundee. Yeah, Major Done Deal, indeed. I just follow the anagogics. Yeah, the only one that survived it was the bugler, the trumpeter, to come back and tell the story. Funny, it was the 5th Cavalry. Eh? No, that's another coincidence. So that was the Color of Magic, what that was called, Chris?
Yeah, the Color of Magic.
All right, let's have a look. I'm going to see if I can, see if it's here, I can download it. Sounds like a fun movie. I like that kind of stuff.
Oh, it is. It was about a tourist. There was one kind of humans living on the top of the earth and one kind on the bottom. And he was traveling from above to below with a baggage which followed him. It had legs. It was very funny. Yeah,
it doesn't look like it's Color Me Kubrick, Color from the Dark. Yeah, it is here. Color of Magic. Okay, I'll download that later, and I'll have a little anagogic midness fun with it. It sounds like a perfect, as they all are. Just some are a lot more literal in their presentation of the as above, so below.
Yeah.
On the mountain or in the valley. Yeah, on the cross or not. It's the Jesus versus Nicodemus, right? Path of Lucifer or path of truth. Path of lies, path of truth. Anything else? I'm just free flowing tonight, so.
Actually, when I translated Prometheus Bled to Danish, I remember I had a dream when I'd been cut by 1,000 cuts. I woke up in a big pile, in a lot of blood in the dream.
You don't have a headset, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it sounds very echoey. It sounds like you're using the speakers on, or the mic on the actual computer. It's just really, really noisy in the background. That's all. It can barely make you out. It's just like it sounds like you're talking in a garbage can.
Okay, is it better now?
Nope, further away. Got quieter, but no, I just like hearing people better. That's all.
Yeah,
Not only do I want to hear you, I want to really hear you. Oh, someone's got their speakers on. Yeah, it's only a couple. Yeah, see? Watch. Oh, no, there we go. It's going to go check.
Check.
There we go.
There's a loose connection here in my headphone.
Like I said, my only concern is making sure that everyone can hear you clearly. That's all.
Yeah, okay.
Well, let's just say you wouldn't be listening to the show for long if the show sounded like that. That's all. Would you guys? I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, it's kind of like watching a movie that was taped from the movie theater. You still get the idea of what's going on, but it's real fucking pain to listen to, isn't it? Not a chance, Richie. Have a good night. Yeah, Richie, you just don't fucking learn, do you, Mickey? Fuck off. You got some shows to listen to. Grow up. I'll let you know when I feel like it. And don't worry, when you put your hand up, I'll know when I feel like it. Nothing changed. That's how I work. I did give the heads up earlier in the show tonight, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to listen in, by all means. You've been at the receiving end of that, haven't you, Ferocity?
Yes.
Did you? Yeah, and you got it, didn't you? You fucking fighting little lion, you. I love it. Look at you. Just, oh, man. Sure did I fucking tell you? I looked at your chart, and how close was it? How close was it? Oh, fucking love it. You were right there, and there you are, baby. Lit up like a pure dragon. I know family when I feel it. I just gotta feel it.
You sure better not come around.
Yeah. You see? Look at that. Creation created a little monster called Ferocity. It doesn't take any shit from anybody anymore. It doesn't want any harm either. You know, no vengeance. Just leave me alone, kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. What's new, pussycat? Well, we got all sorts of cats here. Lions that roar, ferocities, cats and cates, and kittens abound. Yeah, white tigers, baby. Last Samurai, even. Isn't that cool, though? Did you guys see the anagogic of the first and second death? Isn't that cool?
Oh, yes.
Once you overcome the first death, legal name fraud, get rid of the fucking name, you overcome the second death, physical body pain death. So I guess it's not really that important after all, is it? Yet what is motivating people? Fear. Fear of what? Fear of harm. Look at you being afraid of your shadows, the shadow realm, literally scaring you to death. You are being scared to death. Boo. How about getting scared to life for a change? Boo. So beautiful when you see it. Have you noticed anything that I've been sharing over the last number of years? Did you ever find any of it to be found to be true within you, and that you saw the same sort of things that I was seeing and describing? Yes?
Yes.
But I wasn't there with you to show you where it was. You found it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's called control of your own mind. Because I have the beautiful joy of knowing that, yeah, we've talked at this table and everything else, but here's the truth of it. I wasn't there walking with you. In the physical. Oh, I was there in the spiritual. You knew I was there. Yeah?
No,
you knew
I
the
took
truth.
the walk all by myself.
Yeah, you knew the truth. You know the truth. So then you know me. So that means I and everyone else that's walked in truth is there with you. You've heard many times. Isn't it nice to hear people to go, yeah, I had this experience, but I was thinking of so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. Because I'll tell you, when I was going through it, the only one I knew I could trust and knew the path of truth was me. Just little old me. That was it. I was all alone there. Because everyone else around me was fucking free man fighting this, that, and the other. And me, I was still not in this headspace. Oh my God, not even close. but I was walking in that direction. That's all it takes. So look, we have all the Christ showing up tonight. Christ Hayes, Christine, Christ Ferocity, Christ Roar.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hey, how are you?
You can hear me on the headsets? Okay, this is my first time calling in on Skype to the table. This is Roar, and I have a new headphone, so I just want to make sure everyone can hear me.
Oh my God, are you clear?
Yay!
Nice.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we got a serious buzz there. Hey, Chris, if you could, when you're not talking, just mute out.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a serious Skype hum.
Wow, much better.
Oh yeah, because it's. I know it's a lot easier just leave it open and whatever, but yeah, by all means, like when you want to jump in, just unmute, jump in, and mute. That's fine. So there you go. Oh, wow. No more white noise. I love it. You should hear what that sounds like in the studio, especially when it's really loud. You learn to hate it. Just like the Nicolations and the rest of the fucking whatever, Saint Nick's. Yeah. Roar, baby, roar. You have no idea the anagogic you have given me. You know what I'm looking at, right? I'll text you later. Yeah, I know, it's so funny. Yeah, I just found the counterweight, the anchors away moment. Thank you. I knew it would show up. You just had to get on Skype to show me. Now I know. It's got everything to do with your last name. Because that's the last name you'd ever want, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
That's why you have the mirror of it in your name. Look at you. Pure fucking tranny. It's in your name all along. You see it now?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? When you see it, look at you walking the mirrors so purely. I can see Nicolay, son. Can you?
Yeah. Yep.
I can also see the Christ in consciousness too. Can you?
Yep.
Can you? Gee, I got to tell you, this is the most profound opposite fucking path tranny name I've ever seen.
It's great.
It doesn't. I mean, it's got the Clausula Riva 6 Stantibus, Saint Nick. Oh yeah, Saint Nicholas. It's all there. It's beautiful. Anyway, I just be in my bliss moment. Just leave me alone for a minute. Haven't even smoked the bowl yet. Jesus, Lord Thunder. Just wait till I get there. That'll be a ride. But anyway, what do we got? 41 minutes. 42 rolled into 41 there for the night. I mean, it's Tuesday, right? So
yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You guys need anything for that table, by the way? You got everything covered, or you need something?
As far as I know, everything's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
You let me know.
All right.
Truth flows to truth only here. Okay. And those that are flowing to truth,
okay.
the word out like this, you got nothing to worry about ever again. I need you to know that. Okay? Nothing. Because I do know this. The only thing this table will stand for is truth. And those that stand for truth and create platforms and other things to make it even more expansive in truth. And by that, I'm talking staying on this point all the time, truth. Not being wishy-washy, literal, and the nonsense I speak of. When you're on point, when you're on point, legal name fraud point, I got your back. So does the rest of creation. See, that's the joy of it. Creation, when you're in creation, you don't have to worry. When you're serving self, well, don't worry, you'll go looking for the money for it. You won't find any here. Because there's only one thing I serve, and that's truth. And those that serve alongside me, shoulder to shoulder, that's all they do too. I keep this motherfucker pure. Pure as a driven snow, white. And you can read about it in Revelations. That kind of white. You know, the 7 candlesticks thing? The 7 stars in the right hand thing? Yeah, that. And I know the ones that carry them. Their light is blinding. It's beautiful. Yeah, didn't take long to get the table set up once the objective was set, did it?
Nope.
Taken care of same day. Funny that.
That's flying. That's how you. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's flying. It was actually done beforehand. Because I'll tell you, when I got a hold of Rose, okay, what do you need? Well, we got this and this. Okay, well, what's that? Okay, here it is. Play. Done. Any questions? That's what happens when you step into truth. It's the only thing that happens when you step into truth. And I'll tell you, the instant you step away from it, oh, don't worry. I'll be there with that 2-edged sword. Watch. True story. One's all soft and furry on one side, and the other one's like a razor blade cutting through your soul. And you choose the direction of the swing, never I. I only wield truth. And it will either brush you and feel like a feather stroke, or it will cut through your fucking soul because it hurts so deep, because you had to look at yourself and go, yeah, I am a fucking scumbag asshole. Better fix that. I had to. Can you think of a time in your life when you were an absolute fucking asshole and you know it? Okay. See, now you know what that looks like. All personal, up close like. And you also know that that's not something you would do again. Or, you know, in demons' cases, they do that shit all the time. They think being an asshole is funny. They think it's cute. They think it's hilarious. They think it's okay. Well, that's a problem. They think too much. And that's humanity's bane, thinking too much. Hell, I miss Bane. I miss Bane. I miss the bane of humanity. Kindergarten teacher. No, I wasn't set on this path of destiny. No, not at all. I just chose to accept it. I chose to accept my own fati, my own fatty. Smoke a fatty. Yeah, fati. Yeah, the heart of truth in consciousness. Sounds an awful lot like catty, or Jesus, she's awful catty tonight. Yeah, I'm always catty. Catty. Chatty catty. Catty catty. Same thing. I'll be your golf caddy. Hole in one every time. Get on the green with me. I'll show you. 19th hole. All melancholia-like. You can tell I took a hit, eh? That's what happens. Okay, here we go. Let's drift. You see do you see the transition, though?
It is beautiful, as always.
Yeah. Well, I just like to point it out in case others aren't self-aware like I am, to let you know that, yeah, this is what happens. I just better tell them this is where we are in the movie with Kate. Ready? Cue it up, Kate. There it is. Okay,
True.
So, yeah. You see how everything just flows into everything, though? You've heard Chatty Cathy the doll? Well, Chatty... Yeah.
We were talking about menorahs? The candlestick. Okay, menorah or menorrhea is the flow of blood at menstruation. Same sound.
Same sound. Labia minora, labia majora. You can call that the foreskin or the foreknowledge. The hood, the mind that protects the intention, clitoris or penis. And of course, they ripped the labia majora and minora off the male appendage so that the intention is always laid bare and ready for fight, ready to fuck. That's the mind, the scorpion mind opened permanently.
Yep.
That's why it's Elam, male in the mirror, male E, sick consciousness. And they'll rip the hood right off the male. Always exposed.
Kate, I've heard, I read about the cutting of the, we say prépuce in French, the part there of the penis, that it has an incidence in the physiological properties of the man.
I know that. Ferocity, I covered all this stuff like 3 years ago in the most literal breakdown way of showing all of the phonics at that time of what these things were. It's just gotten a lot, pardon the pun, deeper into it, that's all. What we're dealing with here, again, this is I go back to the Bible verse regarding if the man is uncircumcised and still has the foreskin, they should be banished from creation. If you took that literally, this is what they did. They created it literally. What it's telling you actually is why you still have the Luciferian intent, the foreknowledge, the foreskin attached to you. Now that you have the truth attached to you, you must get rid of that. That's the true. It's a spiritual circumcision. You must cut that evil away, that foreskin, that foreknowledge, the pre-knowing. What do they call that? What's the movie? Pre-crime, Minority Report. There's the Menorah report right there. Report, to put it back in. So what we're doing here is putting the menorah T, the 7 candlesticks, back in to its rightful position, Reporoti, which is to, again, the spirit life of consciousness, spirit seed of the spirit breath of truth. That's the menorah T report, anagogically. Funny, it talks about getting everything straightened up. It's funny how it didn't matter what Tom Cruise did, because the fact that the future was already written and seen had to occur. And that's where you bring yourself back into the stream of consciousness, where all things for a reason are simply all things for a reason. Me, I'm just coasting along in the stream of consciousness now, knowing full well that this game is over. The end. Stick a fork in it. Lugon. Yeah, it was a handle I used years ago on MSN. Lugon. L-L-E-U-G-O-N-N. Based on a character out of the Many Colored Land books, and of course Lu, the Celtic sun god. Right? L-L-E-U. Lu Cipher. Lu Cipher. Lu, spirit of iron. Lu Cipher, code. Decipher. Lu Cipher. That's all I did, was I deciphered the Lu Cipher. It's all in the sound. Trapped within the spells, all squiggled around. Just wrote different songs, that's all. Yeah, I think another hit is in order. Funny that. It was right there. I thought, hey, what a good idea. Anyway, talk amongst yourselves. Have some coffee talk about some truth here, eh? Legal name fraud. Have you heard about it? True story. Really fucked your soul. Your choice. your dance. I'm good. I don't dance with Luciferians. They have a tendency of dragging you to the dance floor and trying to fuck your ass off. Hey, I just wanted to dance, man. Put it away.
Every time you say dance, it's a trigger for me for Lord of the Dance, but I like the Rovers.
Oh yeah. I don't have that one loaded up right now. Oh, here. Well, I'll tell you what. What do we got? We should
Me
have
too,
enough.
Roar. The Rovers.
Okay, well, Lord of, ask, and, well, you don't even have to ask. I think it's a good idea. I just go along with it. You don't have to ask me anything. I'm going to do what's a good idea anyway, so who needs to ask? Oh, yeah, let me see. Let me see if it's in the that song's folder. Lord of the Dance, JKL. Not seeing it in this file, but that doesn't mean it's not there, because it has to be, because I downloaded it once. Just got to find out where I put it. Oh, it's probably in the criticals. Who knows? Nope, not there either. I'll find it. Talk amongst yourselves. Don't wait for me. Jeez, Lord Thunder. Rory, you have the floor. I'm going to get this song uploaded. I'm going to mute out.
All right.
Well, you're so much clearer, Roar. That's wow, great improvement.
Yeah.
You were so
I'm
dim.
glad.
You were
glad
so dim.
Okay. I was on an iPhone with a little headphone, and then the microphone was far away. This is a bigger headset, and it has an arm that comes out in the front. I think it's for gaming. I don't know. I don't game.
That is perfect.
Good.
Because we hear each and every word you utter.
And now I'm speechless tonight with the revelations. That's within. That's the revelation within. I felt it within. Guys.
That was the intent.
It's in.
Yeah, I think that tune is on another drive. I'll have it up for tomorrow night. It's not wanting to search it, and the way this Skype is, and overloading this little HP mini skirt that I change planets shit with. It's a little hot and bothered most nights. So I just, this computer, since I got it, this was April of 2012, because computers and all the shit from that was stolen, right? Anyway, this was one that Sue got from someone at work, and right after Solitary, right? And I can count on one hand likely the number of hours that this computer has been off in that whole time. The only time it's been off is when I'm if I was traveling. But here's the thing: I plug it in when I am traveling so I can listen to some stuff and whatever. I don't listen to radio; it's boring. I mean, I can do it in the now stuff, but I'd rather just stay with the stuff that's really quick to decipher, that I'm very familiar with. It just makes you a lot better. It's sort of like getting really used to that one really cool Papa Wheelie that only you can do, just like you. And just practicing that over and over and over. That's all it is for me. Apparently I'm pretty good at phonics. It's a really neat trick, isn't it?
It is.
And it works perfect.
I have shared this story before where I had an idea about something is up with this language, and why do witches use spells? And I started reading things backwards, but the whole phonics thing, that's just blown it up. The new alphabet, all of it. Unreal. Off planet.
Well, It's the decoder ring of the. You want the box of cereal with the ultimate prize in it. Yeah, the pre-eyes.
It's the Cracker Jack.
Yeah. Oh, and guess what I was watching the other night? Where lo and behold, in the third installment of Men in Black, there's the Arcanon, Arcanon, right, with a funky little hat and a raging blue eyes, and what's he got? He opens up big giant box of Cracker Jack, and whoa! I said if you'd meet me again, I'd give you a prize. So he reaches in and pulls out the prize, and it's where the Arcanon puts the arc net to protect the earth from the Boglodites. There's the Boglodites. Bog, Meyer, add Bog, the Admiralites, the Admiralties. It's the same fucking word, Boglodites. Mayoralties, Admiralties. Add Boglodites, Admiralties. It's the same fucking word.
If I can wish something right now, what I would wish is that stays exciting for you. It's so when I start getting the skills better and better, and yeah. Yeah,
it takes a lot. Well, it takes a lot for me now to get off in terms of truth. Like, it's got to be a good one, and that's my drive and purpose, though, to find the next. Holy fuck, man! That's all I'm looking for. Like, come on, I know it's there. Come on. Oh, shut up, Kate. Okay. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Ma. I just got to shut up long enough to hear it. That's all.
Oh, last night after GNIP, I watched Into the Woods.
Oh, isn't that a good one?
Oh, I loved it, and I kept thinking, well, into the shoulds, into the coulds,
into the would not, into the would, into the would not, into the should not, you know. And of course, I think Dee was talking about shit'em. Yeah, look it up. It's Hebrew. It's the acacia tree. Yeah, acacia tree. Yeah, shit I am. I shit I'm not.
They're shitting now. We know. Ha ha ha.
See, I can't even begin to go through the emails like I do. I scan through the things that Dee sends. They're just so big and technical, and it's like I'm just scanning. There it is. I'm looking for the piece I'm looking for, because I've seen all the other pieces before. I don't need to be reminded of pieces. I already have them. So just show me the shit, man. What do you got now? You don't need to keep proofing the same shit over and over. I already know that. You don't need to worry about connecting it. Just give me the next piece, because I already got the fucking thread rolling here. You know?
Yeah.
It's all good. And shit'em came up in it, and acacia tree. What was the one from today? Here, I'll show you. Come on to Kate's Magic World. I'll show you how it works. It's really neat. You'll love it. Oh, Bill Donahue just uploaded another video. Let's see. What else you got going, Billy? Hidden meanings in the Bible. Oh, this is 1A. That's a good one. That's, I think, 1A. It's got to be his first one. Funny that. Oh, Bill, you couldn't make this up, man. Time to touch them. A1. I love this shit. Okay, sorry. I just had a little anagogic dance within myself there. Fuck you. Where was it? Oh, yeah, here was the one. Blackstone. Yeah, this one came up today. There's the White Stone in Revelations 1 or 2. Whatever. It's in Revelations. Yeah. CGI's Griffin, next tower to go down. See, she fishes the same way I do in a different area. We just bring all the same catch to the same table, that's all. Hey, nice fish you caught. Check this one out. That's the only... Oh, okay. Purchased the Bruce Willis Tower in Chicago. It's the Willis Tower. What happened in Nevermind? Did you see the movies? Oh, okay, good. Formerly known as the Sears Tower. Sear as the searing heat tower. Built roughly at the same time as the... Oh, look, the twins. Yeah, in New York Stock Exchange, New Year's Eve. It only makes sense that this is the next target of our coming fault flag. Oh, whatever. They're all coming down. I don't fucking care in what order. That makes sense. Blackstone acquired the mortgage for 7 World Trade Center in October 2000 from Teachers Insurance and Annuity Association. Told you the teachers were to blame. All for the money, eh? Teacher Insurance and the Annuity Association wouldn't want to be part of that cult. Yeah, let's go. See, this is the thing. You got to go back to the source of it all. What's the beginning? What was the cause point? What was the one thing that if it had not happened, the destruction would not have happened? And I used the Sioux City, Iowa plane crash as an example of this fractal of a number of people surviving a crash and dying in a crash, blah blah blah. And seriously, this is a beautiful story of the indomitable spirit of those in there now taking full control of the reins to the best of their ability to bring an impossibly out of control aircraft where not only one could be saved, but more than 2/3. Well, there's the third that fell first class, no less. No one in first class survived. Funny that. Yeah, fly economic. It's cheaper anyway. Yeah, it's not all about fucking you at that point, right? But there's a prime example of the Sioux City, Sioux. There's the Undercity, Psi-T, the underspirit of the law of truth, the unconscious law of truth, falls. Iowa. Yeah, well, creation is exactly where you flow your life to, not the IOU. Iowa, all. Oa, EA, you know? And here's the testimony. These individuals, the power of this is so incredible in the outcome. And it was all caused by a grain of sand. One grain of sand overlooked in the manufacture of number 2 engine flywheel that when it breaks free travels at what's called infinite velocity, i.e. it will punch through anything upon release. It's got infinite energy. Yeah. It's the kind of shit that can go through planets. You know? One grain of sand overlooked at the forge. That's called the domino. Find the domino that causes the plane crash. Legal name fraud created the plane crash of humanity. It is the cause of all disasters on this planet, because not a one could be built without it. Seems to me the Titanic was built by a company, wasn't it? Go ahead, find me something on this planet that doesn't exist as a result of a contract somewhere. Some IOU somewhere. And you'll see the legal name fraud. Narmer palette. There's your grain of sand. And when you put all those grains of sand together and you become the neutron of the protons and electrons, that's when you form the rock truth that you stand on. And you stand there. It would be insane to do otherwise. Don't you think? Me too. What was the other one? Let me see. In case Dee wonders if I look. I do. I look. I do look. Just not always going to be able to respond. Because I do require a certain element of reading. I'm just not much of a reader anymore. More of a glancer, like a G Lancer, Lance that boil, that that bow to L. Lance the boil.
Yeah, that's the supersonic reading style.
Mm-hmm.
Flowing with the phonics.
Yeah, it's a river.
Phew. Well, I had fun Googling legal name fraud today.
Oh, what's
and brought up Before It's News, the Philosopher's Stone posted it on Before It's News.
Oh, okay.
So yay. So I put it on GNIP and anyway.
Awesome. Yeah, it's it was too bad about last night. Yeah, 603. I don't even open that mic.
There we go. Yeah, that stayed unmuted for the rest of the night.
Here's my attitude. Fine. You want monkey chat? It's only going to cost you me.
Huh.
Take the fucking hint. If you hear Fluffy coming in, I bring her in right quick for that shit. Oh yeah, I waste no time. Fluff's like, let me at him, let me. I know, just chill. Okay, ready, and go. And it's there. When you hear Fluffy, you might want to step in. See, at this table where we're sitting here now, I click, it's done. I only have one option when I'm not at the board, right? My option's simply this. Yeah, it's a little red one with, it looks like a telephone, old telephone style hand. Yeah. Isn't that funny, eh? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the only button I have available to me to mute. So I mute. Or you do. Hint, hint. Get it? You guys got to stop being so fucking compassionate with monkeys. The monkey is either going to get it, monkey see, monkey do, or the monkey is just going to get fucking thrown to the wolves. And I don't care what the monkey looks like, what the monkey sounds like, or what the monkey thinks the monkey is. I'm only going to see what the monkey's doing now. Not then, not tomorrow. That's illusion. What are you doing now, monkey? Oh, look, you're not being such a monkey now. But if you are, at least you're the right kind, swinging around in the trees of life with the rest of us. Way more fun, eh?
So much fun. Happy New Year, solar style.
Yay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it is too. Yeah.
Came up fast.
Yeah, didn't it? It was almost like it was.
Suddenly.
It was like it was a different now or something.
Now. That's it.
Let
Every now.
I know you. Good. It's for everybody else. They got to give them time to go. Wait a minute. I know Kate just said. Yeah, very profound. Just stay with me, and you'll get it. Right. So
my post was if you don't get this, go drink a green beer. See ya.
Yeah. We do that. We do drink green beer. Yeah, we listen. See, we had a saying in Belfast. When one side's drinking, the other side's thinking. I personally, I think they should both be either thinking at the same time or drinking at the same time. Would make a lot more sense, save a lot more conflict. How about you do your thinking and drinking at the same table and have something decent to talk about while you're having a good laugh instead of a fucking rage of hate.
Good idea.
I think so. Not a whole lot of brawls going on in heaven, Brawls? No, I don't think so. In heaven we go brawless.
I'm tactical now. In this reality, for this little meat stick, I'm staying in my heavenly realms. Bring it on, because no.
I got my own set of tactical lingerie now. I'm good.
Tactical lingerie. Whoa.
Yeah, it's designed to fuck Lucifer in every way he doesn't want. How do you like me now? Poke the source spot? Is that your source spot? Or your sore spot? Lucifer, legal name fraud. Poke. Have you noticed how the dragon's all real every time you poke the dragon? Legal name fraud. You'll have to talk to our legal department. Legal mom. Oh, your money will be here tomorrow. I know. Why'd you waste all that time thinking you could fucking deceive yourself? Because you ain't fooling me, Lou. Not fooling me at all. But nice try. Not. Get original. Jesus, Lord thunder. What do we got? About 9 minutes left here? Yeah, let me see. I'm going to send you a Skype request, Roar.
Okay.
Just one sec. That's a dot, right? And okay. This is just, look at you. Chip off the old block, are you? Nothing like cutting yourself shaving. How'd you get your name? Nick? Oh, my dad thought of it when he was shaving. Yeah, L? Lucifer? Are you stealing the poor wee soul's son? Look at you. Get on you. Yeah. You steal my son? How about we steal yours back? Oh, here. I could do have you? Oh, dear, yes. Oh, you were on Skype. Same one. Okay. Oh, you crafty wee bitch. Yeah. Jesus, how many more illegal name changes are you going to go through? I'm just kidding. Get it?
So hilarious.
How many illegal name changes are you going to do? Oh, all of them? Whichever one gets me out of your road, Out of your road, scholar? No, thanks, I'm good. Oh, dear. Lord love a duck. It's a true story, by the way. There you go. All right. Now that the gathering is there, we have the access information for the board and for getting on, so you can see the board, and that's for the ones that are hosting and can host and will have hosted and whatever. Okay, so this is your table, so we're just doing our best to make it that.
Okie doke. Awesome.
Fair dinkums. Fair dinkums. Anyway, anything else you guys want to toss in here while I'm having a whole lot of fun? Just having a whole lot of fun?
Just do your best.
Yeah, I learned that in Cub Scouts. Dib, dib, dib. Dot, dot, dot. Do your best and do our best.
Do our best.
Yeah, best Cub of the year, 1972, 73.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a little cub, little sick, little psych thrower. Yeah. Got a little trophy with an angel and a wreath on it and everything. It was a big exciting day. Got a picture in the newspaper in the Mercury. Look, I was on Mercury Wisdom already.
Oh.
Funny that. Yeah. Pubs. I want to be funny. Fuck's sakes. But anyway. You got to work with the tools you got, I got my ironing badge and my vacuuming badge. I fucking cleaned up on the badges. None of the other boys wanted to do that stuff. I had to do it anyway. Oh, Jesus, Lord Thunder. And I'm just having a look back and having a laugh.
Well, I did the penny.
Guess what the cup pack was.
Go ahead.
What? Take a wild stab at what the Cub pack number was.
I'm gonna guess 7.
No, but you're on the right track. Keep going. The answer to life, mirror.
4.
24th. 24th.
42, right? Okay.
Yeah, 24th Cub pack. There's your 24 Oris. I already had all the Christ anyway, right? 2 mirrors, 4 reflections. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go all silver dollar, whatever, because penny, nickel, I got teased as 6 cents all my life. 6 cents.
Yeah,
yes, I do have a 6th sense. Yeah.
Yes, Psyche, there's Christ. Psyche, the spirit of life. Say, creation infinitely of my creation in consciousness. Yes.
Yep. Yes.
That's your 6th sense.
That was a big clue.
And that's why you never had to give any of them any change, because you gave them all the change they could ever ask for. They just didn't want to change. They didn't want the change you were offering. They wanted their bills, their wills. Here, let me write a will for that for you. Every time you bill, that's what you're getting, a will. Here's your last will and testament for the last will of what you just did. Last will and testament, your bill. That's your last bill and testament. Testament. Ball mine, bollock, bollocks, pollux, castor. Get that rabbit, the hair jumping in between your canis major, minora, labia, canis minor, labia, minora, you know, that kind of shit. Get that shit sort of.
That's right.
And get gonorrhea.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get gone, you RH negative of Ia. Yeah, Rhea, gonorrhea. Oh, it's just one of the Band of Brothers, too, by the way. There's 13 in the... Yeah, you'll see the fucking Lucifer Band of Brothers. I've crucified all 13 of them. From Dick Whiners to Nixon, Nix, on down to Malarkey. Oh, yeah. Load of shit. Gonorrhea? Yeah, I had his fucking leg blown off alongside Joe Toy. Quit fucking around, Lucifer. Oh, it's beautiful. And guess what? All based on a true story. Isn't that funny? Because you can't argue the fractal there, can you? No. Some of the motherfuckers are still alive. Yeah, Babe. Yeah, he looks like quite the Babe. No, holy fuck. I wonder how many people these guys had to murder to lose their souls. Crazy shit. You know, and here they are, dying for what they believe in. That's the problem. That what you believe in, you give life to. And if you die in the belief of a flag, you've given your literal soul and life to that false reality.
Take the pledge out. That's the trigger now for flag, country, lines, maps, atlas. Oh, man. It just, poof.
Yeah. Your furniture is way too fucking polished. It's reflecting everything back in a duality. Best get rid of that pledge and take it right down to the bare wood and wood not. You'll see the knots in the wood then. It's a tree thing. Yeah, I know. You just saw it. All naughty pine, are we? What kind of tabletop you got? I went with clear pine. That's what I put on the walls.
Pine
Or, yeah, pine all, pine sol, Lysol. Well, it kills 99.9% of the germ, man.
What the heck?
Yeah. Wow, he took 2 hits off that. You should see when I get a whole bowl into me. Yeah, we're almost out of time here in the literal sense. So I just thought I'd, have a little and a giggle before we left. But guys, you've got a better understanding of Revelations. You might want to just revisit a chapter or two, just see for yourself. It's about you. It's about the revealing of you. This is your self-fulfilled prophecy. You need to see your own prophecy. That's all. And you won't see it until you get control of your own mind. And if you still think in terms of a legal world and all the rest of the fucking branches of that illusional tree get you running every direction, you will never see this. You will never fulfill your own prophecy. And unfortunately, as much as I'd love to say, yes, I can do that for you, I cannot. I'll show you. I'll stand with you. Right there. Unyielding. Best that you do